Hi Jack, sorry about the sound of this video. One of the first things you say in the video, which is kind of the theme of the video as well, is about the Ten Commandments. Um, Now about half of the commandments are, don't kill, don't commit adultery, don't steal, don't covet your neighbour's house, and I think with or without God, everyone can agree those are sensible things. Um, the other part is, for the most part, is to do with honouring God, and for me that's relief, because that means you can do things that are wrong, but God comes first. Like even before doing good deeds, God has to come first. Now, this is the law, from my point of view, and the reason why some of these might seem gratuitous, I guess, is because no, scratch that. Some of these may seem a bit difficult to take in. I understand who have all kinds of issues with God. But the law can't be changed. This is an important thing. If the law could have been changed, God would not have sent his son to fulfill the law. I'm not making that, that's not that's not tangential. That is what every Christian knows, that God had to send his son into the world to be killed, for us to be free from sin, and that is how rigid the law is. Like, he wouldn't spare his own son, which I know is, people say, well that's his son, that's not him, but I just, even to me, I question, that is his son. Partly, it's not him God giving, but I trust it, I trust that is a sacrifice. I trust, because I'm in a personal relationship with God. And you talk also about like AIDS and and there was something else you mentioned, another disease. And what I've learned from the Bible, and there are loads that agree with me on this, is that disease is the product of sin. It's like whenever we sin, it had to be repaid into the world, manifesting as diseases and other misfortune. It's my understanding that we can't blame God for that, because God is light, and it's God to whom we go to be relieved from these things. Like, I think God could possibly even looks on our sickness with some kind of frustration, though he sympathises with us. He could be frustrated because we got that sickness and we're fallen, but at the same time he understands. But it's an ideal thing. Like, it's because we're supposed to go to God and be perfect that he's pushing us that way. Also, I did see you tearing up the New Testament. Yeah, it did kind of get to me. And you called this guy an idiot who gave that to you. and that's not unusual. You know, that is something that happens all the time. Christians get that kind of thing all the time, and they deal with it, and God helps them through that, to fill in, you know, what's been taken away when that happens. Um, but I'm not. I mean, right now I'm not annoyed with you. I mean, I'm just. I was kind of annoyed, but then I prayed for you, and then I felt so much better. Like I just thought, I want to, you know, I want to help this guy if possible. I want to lay on the line, like, the truth. And